Okay, good evening and welcome to Mo Knows featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. All right, now let me come over here and grab this. Hmm, that's very interesting. All right, hold on one second because I'm and think about trying that. Hmm, that's very interesting. All right, I might have to do one more thing. Shout out to the folks that are in the room. You know we gotta wait till we hit 9. Hit the like on your way in. Um, pause, cause I need to find the Zoom. Here I go with my Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. I'm gonna be off cam for a moment because I need to work on something else. Okay. Yeah. I meant to check the sound. I think the sound is good. I meant to check the sound. All right, the sound is great. That's why I'm coming through the Zoom because the sound is great. My mic sounds nice. You know, it takes a lot to get me upset these days when I be dealing with somebody else's children. Okay, let me come over here to settings. Um, hold up, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some Pippin in it. If it works, I'll do it. If it doesn't work, then I won't be able to do it. Let's see where we are. All right. All right. I think I fixed it. I sure did. Go, Momo. You did the thing, girl. Ooh. I never knew that was over here. All right, we're gonna have to work on that later. Nah, let me try it now. Oh, Mo. Every day I come over here and I gotta deal with something new over here. Be careful of those people that try to apologize to you with their fake apologies. The things be driving me crazy. All right, I think I've straightened everything out now. Let me come back over here to the Zoom. Where's the Zoom? This is the Zoom that I'm looking for. Let me see. All right. Now we're all ready. Okay. There we are. I fixed it. I'm getting so good. Verify. Ugh, I can't stand this thing. I wonder what this looks like over here. I've never seen this. I swear. I really. Oh, let me find out that this is over here. Let me see what it looks like. Hold up. It's not what I want to look at. All right. But what I do want to do, I want to use that to start that off. Okay. So let me tell you the state of affairs. First of all, I got two people to speak on this evening. One is going to be in limited. Let me start with the butterfly first. Joy's butterfly, because this is all about Joy and Joy's peoples right now, or whatever's going on with Joy's peoples. No, bam. I'm gonna go through this one last time for the people in the cheap seats, and I guess you happen to be one of those people. Um, hold on a second. I need to do one more thing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go through this experience one more time. Sometime in September, and I will post on my community wall. I was having September 2021. I was having a disagreement with Joy. And in her chat, several accounts here decided to, I'm going to use y'all terminology, dox me and place my address in the chat. And underneath the address being put in the chat, Bam alluded to the activity she was going to engage in next. Okay. So hours later, after the address was put in the chat, I was greeted by the pizza delivery. Upon further investigation of the pizza delivery, um, I was able to gather from the pizzeria that the person sounded like a junkie. Female voice sounded like a junkie. So I put two females to it. Bam, you're the second one. The first one is has been eliminated. So all you had to do, instead of sitting inside a chat talking about you lied on me, that sounds so juvenile. I didn't lie on you. I have accused you of doing something. Now, either you did it or you didn't. It's not a lie on you. I don't even know how y'all use this terminology that somebody lied on you, but whatever it is, girl, you right up there on the list. Period. End of story. Right? And it's because of what you wrote in the chat. And I'll make sure to put it on the community wall so you can see what you wrote in the chat. If you had not written that in the chat, you wouldn't even be a suspect. And that's it. And you remain a suspect until you say, I didn't do it. Not until you say, you lied on me. It's, I ain't do no shit like that. That's what you say. Not why you lied on me. Okay? Makes sense? It's again teaching people the language here in the YouTube space. Hey, Miss Indy, and hey to Karen. Okay, second person up. This damn Robin Center JJ, right? I don't even got time for it. He done went back. He done got so deep in his feelings. He done went back to calling me silly. I'm like, I can't with these. I can't with these people. So just so y'all know, I was over on a platform a couple minutes ago named Chubbs. So let me just I got the video here. I got the stream here. Let me come over here. Okay, now I don't like playing these people's stuff on my platform, but because I was attacked so feverishly over there, I'm going to go back and look through it. So hold up a second. So I'm gonna start with when I got up on the platform. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. All right, hold up.
I didn't know they'd be doing sister. She never said she could be lying about that. No, she never said rape. Never once, not once did she say rape.
Oh, Justice, is it you? I gotta make sure.
Yeah, it's me. Oh, Mama.
How you doing? You're Joy's cousin, right?
I'm Joy's cousin. And
Okay, I'm sorry. That's kind of how I know you as Joy's cousin. Okay, so how you doing?
I'm Joy's cousin. I'm Joy's mother freaking cousin. No, I'm not in like one of those high happy modes. So, how are you? It's nice to meet you, Miss Chubbs. CMA.
Hey, hey.
So, I heard my name was over here the other day. Okay, so I would have to look into the chat to see if he was in there. He may have been in the chat. I'm not really certain. I wasn't there that long before I hit the panel. But the reason why I hit the panel is because the other night my name came up, so I wanted more details.
That's what I was just about to say. They did say your name.
I'm about to say, well, yeah. Okay, look at everybody. Look at that. I'm joking. Anaya said that I believe there was a live that you had conducted, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't misconstrue her words. But she said that you had mentioned her. Naya said that you had said her name, and I guess that was, I believe that Anaya, I guess she went off or said some things on Triple's panel, if I'm not mistaken. But I know she didn't do it on mine because I had told her, I was like, I don't really know too much about the whole mode thing. I'm not into it or can talk about it because I'm not aware of.
Do I need to make the screen bigger? I think I do need to make the screen bigger. Hold on a second. Let's see if it blows up with it. Tell me what y'all see on y'all end. Now that chat that's going, it's probably because they're still live over there. All right, so let's continue.
Or mentioning your name. But yeah, Naya did say, she said that you brought her name up, but I didn't get any context.
Okay. Yes, I have, and it has to do with the whole situation wants to mess with your man. So, I'm always gonna feel the way that I feel. One, because Joy is my cousin, and two, just because the way things are. As a woman, I see things a different way. Let me just put a woman's code. Let me just put a disclaimer on it. I'm only playing the parts where JJ was allowed to speak over me, and I didn't get the chance to answer his questions or rebut his attacks. So I only intend to play this long enough to rebut his attacks. And it's just some things that you don't do. And I think you guys have covered it. So that would be the vanity of what I would speak on her about. Let me see. The guy that was just up here. So I wanted to speak on the guy that was just up there. So his name is Beefy. And he was up there talking about people from, I believe, no, he was calling somebody in the, he was saying that there's somebody around here with a wheelchair. He was alluding to some things about different people that come out of the cemetery. And I've watched this dude, because I've confronted him, say things that is not true, or based on some stories that are partially true, but this is when it's been regurgitated and repeated, and you miss some key facts and distort the information. So I was about to just set some little information straight for him. He is obsessed with the fact that he believes that I do not like Unspoken Purpose. I do not like her for the reasons that she did to me. Period. I do not like what she did to me. And until that is rectified, I don't know what else there is to say. Okay. I've been misrepresented. I don't appreciate being misrepresented. And that's what I stand on. And until the day comes that I'm not misrepresented, I'm not going to appreciate it. So I'm not going to like the person.
You totally agree. Okay. So do you totally agree? Why I don't give a fuck what? She should be the only one that ever say shit. That is my thing. There is nothing that you can say, Anaya, if you did her. That's all I'm saying. That's the only way I got a problem.
People need to know the context of how this stuff came out. I think I got an echo. Hold on a second. Does it sound better? Okay. People need to understand that what occurred. We just needs to understand what occurred and how we got to the point where she got exposed for being in a relationship with that guy, and how that came out, and where we were all. Now notice I'm on somebody else's platform, so I'm not giving the dude any names or whatever. It's just that guy. If you don't know, then you shouldn't even be listening to the story. Panel, when the dude walked in and was like, yo, I'm gonna expose you. You two are gonna be sorry. He was talking to Joy and he was talking to her. And then she, bowed down off the panel because she was pretending to be Joy's friend at the time. And he came in and said, the both of you are going to be sorry. And then that's when he revealed that there was some kind of relationship going on, right? From that moment, we have been telling, we being me and Karen. Sorry, Betsy, I just want to say that we've been saying the same thing. Like, this is just weird. You got to be able to see this for yourself, right? You got to be able to have some discernment for yourself. The person that needs discernment for themselves is Joy. I cannot encourage her to be somebody's friend. I cannot discourage her from being anybody's friend. I cannot talk her out of being in any kind of YouTube ship with anybody. So anybody that she chooses to rock with or not rock with is her solo choice. What I have to do is decide for myself if the people she chooses to rock with are people I want to rock with, or what steps I want to make next. So it's always a choice that you get to make when you're in a relationship with somebody. Only here on the YouTube and in this environment do you hear people tell people that you either got to rock their way, you can't rock this way, you shouldn't like who I dislike. Like, only here do you have people tell you that. I think when you have been around folks for 8 years, you get to choose who the fuck you want to hang around with and who you don't want to hang around with. Period. Help her. I can't choose her friends. I can only support her at the end.
I wanted, I don't mean to cut you off, but I do have another guest that's in the back.
Okay, so notice she says she has another guest in the back. She's going to introduce who her guest is. I don't say, don't put that nigga up here with me, any of those things, right? Because I'm Ford tough. I'm built that strong. Here we go.
Joker, so I just want to make everybody aware.
Okay, that nigga's name is JJ. Depending on what part of the neighborhood you're in. But this young lady has met him and she's calling him by the account he has now, which is Joker. So I guess he would have been Comedy Studio years ago. He probably would have been Batman, Superman, or whatever character he was when he was in the Superman suit. Like, man, listen. But this is a joke. Okay.
Alrighty.
So
what's up with your chub, man? I see the man. You a lying ass, dirty ass hoe.
I'm a lying ass, dirty ass hoe. Coming from the lying ass, dirty ass man. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be a lot of things.
Like
I'm gonna be a lot of things, JJ, but I'm not gonna be your hoe. I'll be a lot of things, JJ, but I'm not gonna be your hoe. Whole lot of this and a whole lot of that. But you know, this is just the way this shit goes. I'm gonna be a lot of things, JJ, but I'm not gonna be your hoe. And you know, if you wanna get down dirty, nigga, we could take this. Now I already done told this nigga, if you wanna get down and dirty, we could take this home. But let me just take it back a second, cause I heard a word he just said again. Like shit is just crazy. So bro have a pattern of behavior, interesting. Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, right? He's in his feelings for whatever reason he's in his feelings, right? We all saw him man apart. Like, I don't even have to really speak on the topic. If you saw the video and you saw what transpired, I will just give you a summary. Monica and John Frank were having a conversation. That's going to be important because I'm going to have to come back to that in a minute. We were having a conversation. On my panel, I can do that. This is my channel. I get to choose the shit I want to do on my channel. This is my life. I get to choose the people that I put in it. Okay? Or the people I choose to not have in it. However it is, it's mine. It's my choices. I got it. It's mine. We were having a discussion. Joy texted me and said, can I join the discussion? I asked John Frank if he mind. He did mind. But we did have the discussion. So that's critical because this whole ass nigga right here, he wants to pretend like somebody forced Joy into having a conversation. Now, I'm going to use his language with his ops. That's his damn problem. And if he had criteria for what people can and cannot do that around him, he should have put that out, a big sign out there so people would know what they can and cannot do. But since I'm not part of his little gangbang that he was making, I do what I want to do. Period. Hold on. Because I don't want to hear the camera all night. Where's the ring? And I need to go back because I want to address the things that he said. And I want people to hear the things that he said because he's in his feelings because he can't control Joy. He didn't have to have that he made the choice when he saw he made the choice to not look at the full context of the live stream. Hey, pause 1 second. Underrated, when you gonna do something on the next? Because I think I want to have a conversation with you about it. Just send me a not during the week, it would have to be a weekend. Send me a email and we'll chop it up about it. But I do want to talk about the Knicks and the situation. And I know that you are the prime place for it. Okay. Back to the story at hand with this fuck Negro on the internet.
I'm gonna be a lot of things, JJ. But
okay, now I'm back to being a fake paralegal ass.
Get no motherfucking voice,
and you know,
stupid
if you
ass
wanna,
bitch. You
if you wanna get down dirty, nigga, we can take this home. We don't have to be on somebody else's channel.
Okay, so nobody's gonna come to my dead ass channel, ho. Etc., etc., etc. Again, this is somebody think he YouTube famous. So he's up here talking about who ain't gonna come to somebody's channel only if it got his name up inside in the thing. Yada dee, yada dee. Notice, here we go again. Where's your name, Negro? Where is your name?
We can take this home. We can take this home, nigga, because you know I can do you wherever you
so
need
now
to be.
he's saying, and this is why he's not talking to Joe, to Joy. This hoe is part of the problem, right? I'm not gonna tell y'all, just a week or two ago, I should never done that stuff to this lady. I'm this, I'm that.
Be done, nigga. I ain't scared of you. It ain't never been like that. It ain't never.
Loser life asshole. Okay. I'll be all of that. What I ain't never been on this internet down and dirty. I ain't never been on this internet with people mocking me for trying to do plays on this internet. There's no reason for you to have stated as clear as day on my platform that you, sir, decided to engage in a fake negative test result. There's no reason to have a fake negative test result. And need I say more? It's not the kind of content that you want to create when you want to stop negative publicity about yourself. You will come out here with a true negative test result. See, I never got into this conversation because it didn't concern me. But when you was on my platform and that question came up, I asked you for the answer. And you backpedaled, pussy popped, and skipped rope on it. Don't get mad at me because your truth real. Do not get mad at me for that. All I did was ask the question. And I'm not even sure what kind of truth it is, other than the fact when you make up fake stories for the YouTube clicks and views, because that's all you want in these rooms. This is wearing that jacket. You can't walk back some of those comments because you put this out here. You're going to say the lady did it. I will find y'all that clip because I think it's part of his issue is what was said on the platform and why he couldn't handle what happened on that platform. That's not my problem that night. One, you wasn't invited to have the conversation. You came up here. I asked everybody, just like I did with Joy, hey, do you want to add this? Only person that I didn't ask the rest of the people if they mind if he got up there was Gears. I just let Gears stay there. But I was, having my concern about Gears, but not having my concern about Gears. So I let him stay. there we were, having a little conversation, getting Joy to answer questions and try to work through some issues that we had. Dude, that's your problem, JJ. You don't know how to work through issues. You too aggressive. There's something wrong with you. I hope all that hot energy that you got, that hot air, I hope it results in a heart attack and you just croak. I can't tell you anything else. I'm saying your days are numbered more than mine. And that's it. Never been like that. Okay, so now both people get removed. I'm gonna feel a certain kind of way about this, but deserves you right, because again, this is what I talk about when you go on other people's platform and getting the respect that you give on to others. So now I gotta remember I'm outside and I'm gonna have to humble myself because I'm outside. But I do want to fuck this nigga up.
Okay, so wait, I want to be able to let both y'all up. I really want to let both of y'all up. I was not expecting that, because
so this is hashtag backgrounds, and this is part of the problem with taking your business over to somebody else's platform. My purpose on there was because my name was mentioned on this platform, and I just want to see where it go. I don't get to see everything as it pops out because she's not a regular on my agenda. So all I want to know is what was said about me, or how can I clear up what it is about me. Okay? Not that it necessarily matters, but this is the problem. People keep going into these other spaces, bringing the dirty laundry into somebody else's space to get aired out. Period. And that's, JJ's over there doing that because he's homeless right now. He doesn't have a community to belong to. He in too fucking deep, and that's up the, what the fuck is it? When you up the paddle, you up the river without a paddle. That's where he is. He's swimming up here trying to get into communities and actually mind fuck them. You understand? Wherever he can go and cause confusion is where he wants to be. The joke is he just likes to cause problem. Yeah, he's channelless. He's homeless. He doesn't have anything that he belongs to. He hasn't built anything. Period. And if he thinks that the stuff he's doing is funny and it's gonna get him some attention for a little while, fine. If it's not him running around the streets of somebody's neighborhood talking about he looking for somebody to fight, how you gonna be a grown ass man in your 40s, middle age, running around looking to fight somebody? Like you was in kindergarten. No, kindergartners don't even do that. It's really like middle school. If you're in middle school looking for revenge, how do you still do that at the rightful age of 40 something?
So I said, hey, I'm about to let Joker up. And when she said, okay, I didn't know this was.
So now we know whose sound is messed up. Because this dude is up here telling me it's my sound, this whatever. It is what it is.
So I want to be able to
look. Wow. I just said wow. Look, did I just do that with Anaya? Look, turn your mic
now, just so I put a full disclosure on it. CMA and JJ have had some discussions as it relates to Joy. So that I do know.
They can hear me the best.
Right, okay, because I want to let y'all up, but I want you guys to be able to, like, one speak and then the other one speak. Like, I was not, because
I don't like to be told how to conduct myself in public. But because of this bitch ass nigga, I gotta sit back there and listen to somebody tell me to have one at a time. Now, this is coming from the lady who knows how to put one person down and let the other person up. Because I've seen her do that. I've watched enough of her videos to see that she does that. So it's kind of interesting, but it is what it is.
I said, hey, Joker's in the backstage, and she said, okay, and then y'all, like, it wasn't like, oh, well, no, I'm gonna get
Pause. She didn't say nothing. Give me a timestamp for this one. I hate this. All right, we're back in time. We'll go back. Let me just make myself a reminder. Hold up. I will say this. I didn't say yes and I didn't say no.
So that's why when this shit happened, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Whoa.
Look, I will say that, listen, let me say this. Me and JJ was talking, and I was like, you know, man, but do you realize this?
Hey, look, man. This the reason why. This the reason why me and Joy into it, man. This
the reason why me and Joy into it. This bitch had a panel. This bitch ass nigga band got on the panel and could not conduct himself like a human being. Just like he's doing now, he wanted to do then. But he wanted to do it against the other people on the panel. And he didn't get the opportunity to do it. So him big mad. Him big mad. Be mad, sir. Be mad. Grow up.
On the panel right now. That hoe asked Joy to use my Cynthia video, man.
That hoe asked Joy to use Cynthia's video. Okay, let us see. When did I use the video? How did I use the video? Where is the video used at? JJ. That is a lie. That's a misrepresentation of what actually occurred. We was on a panel. Cynthia put the video on private. I asked to review the video because it was inconsistencies. One, there were threats being made on that video that I was sitting on the panel. When y'all were threatening to contact CPS on people's kids and shit, I needed to make sure that I put out disclaimers for myself because I don't do those things. So I was making it abundantly clear. And if it wasn't abundantly clear, I was going to come back up here on my panel and make it abundantly clear. There were lies told on that. Monica, you was on Chosen King's panel with me, is what JJ said. And I had to debunk that and be like, no, I never was on a Chosen King panel ever. So I wasn't there with you. I don't know if you've been on there, but I know I ain't been on there. And I had to redirect him to the one where I was on it with him. So his memory is fucked. The reason why his memory is fucked is because he likes to tell the stories the way he wants to tell the stories. And nobody corrects him when he misstates the facts. And I'm here to correct him when he misstates the facts about me. Okay? This is why you have to watch your fans. This is a fan of mine. That's why he can call me silly and all this other stuff when he was married to somebody that resembled silly. It be the fake ass nigga shit for me. That's what it be.
Cause Monica feel a certain type of way, man, cause the nigga got on her ass and her channel ain't shit. So she.
What nigga got in my ass cause the channel ain't shit? Again, projecting, wanting people to feel the way you feel. I'm pretty good in my life. I like everything about me. I didn't wait to have an epiphany in order to be able to be on the come up. I didn't need nobody to clean me up and pick me up. I've been able to be self-sufficient. Negro, you haven't been self-sufficient. You've been codependent. Your life either exists with you being with some woman to take care of you. Unfortunately, that's what we've seen up here on this internet. What you're showing us is somebody who needs a woman to take care of him. The age difference between you and your ex-wife was amazing. The fact that your ass could sit around and play video games in 2018 when you first got here was crazy to the rest of us. Grown ass man sitting around playing video games in his late 30s playing video games and happy about it and boasting and bragging about it. Playing video games with 20-year-olds on here. It was weird to me, sir. Just like seeing a grown-ass man in 2018, because this is the memories I have, sitting in the passenger seat of a car while his wife was driving him around, to hear Gears say on the platform in 2025, nigga, we always had driver's license. I was like, but that's a fact. Because we could just see how you was moving around. But let's go.
To use Joy. Then as soon as I started telling everybody about that bullshit ass trip, bitch, you dismissed Joy, bro. We knew that shit was gonna happen, ho.
When did Joy get dismissed about the bullshit ass trip? That's what you want to happen. Projecting again, trying to foresee a problem that he self-created. Put the video out. Put the audio out. You got an audio of Joy talking shit about the Vegas trip. Put it out here. Let us hear what Joy had to say. We'll be your huckleberries. Here's what we know didn't happen. We know that no one needed, first of all, we know that no one advertised that there was going to be a Vegas trip. So it was a surprise when we hit the live button. Number 2, nobody requested, sought, or begged, panhandled on this internet for a Cash App, a Super Chat, or anything to fund a vacation. Those things just didn't happen. So what do you believe that you got that we need to know about? Vegas trip was 2 years ago in 2023. It was around this time that we were probably putting down our final payments on our trip. It was around this time that we knew what we was going to do in the month of August. And still, no one came out here and shared those details with you until the day we were standing at the Tupac Memorial and pressed live. And we're live. Because nobody needed the clicks and the views. Now, I did hear something that you said about the trip. You said something about us sitting like the Last Supper inside the hotel room. At least we wasn't touching nobody's pooty poppy. We didn't have anybody, we didn't have no pamper stories. We didn't have nobody ransack each other's bags and try to go through it and catch somebody else's money. We didn't have none of those things. We didn't have crackheads. We thrown out of our homes room in a separate hotel. Honey Lot was my guest. Period. And when I say my guest, it means that I paid for me. Period. That's what you mad about. You mad about the stuff that other people do. You're just beginning to take vacations on here, so you say. For all we know, you could be going to a treatment plant. Going to a special, a specialist somewhere trying to help you for that shit you got. Man, I needed that clip because you got that shit. He got that shit. He got that shit. That shit. That's the shit. Dude.
You
Cut
ain't shit,
my
Monica,
camera
man. Straight the fuck
on
up with
so
your
they can
ugly
see
ass
my
hoe. Cut your
surroundings.
camera on, bitch, so they can see your
Here
surroundings, hoe.
I don't go outside with my camera on. I'm in somebody else's neighborhood. Look at all these people up here, sir. That lady, no camera on. She told you on your platform the other day, if I were to cut on my camera, I would have had my hair all up in a mess and everything else. You make those demands because you embarrass somebody. Because you've been embarrassed so many times. You want to cut on your camera because you want to show the world the new, improved you. Negro, I have got a channel here for 8 years. My face is on this shit 8 years worth. You give me 8 years worth of videos that you've done with your camera on. Y'all was nothing but a black screen for months. While you picked and made fun of everybody else in the community. Just because somebody cleaned your nasty ass up, don't make it look great. It just makes it look clean. Nigga, at least if you was to go tomorrow, you'd be in a better dirty spot than what you was in yesterday. In your yesterdays on this internet. We done seen you fucking moment. And I have never said anything about it. How dare you go out in the other communities and try to embarrass me with your embarrassing ass self? Who think you playing with?
Cause I'm at work,
you at work, bitch.
Real.
Listen, every time we hear your ass on this internet, all you keep talking about is being at work. I'm at work, bitch. I'm at work, bitch. Negro, you keep going live at work with this kind of animosity, this kind of anger, this kind of venom. You won't be at work long, bitch. I'm at work, bitch. I'm at work, bitch. Thank God he got a job.
You fucking talk. Now that's what happened, man. Straight up, bro. None of this shit wouldn't have
What
with
did
you for the ignorant ass bitch
bitch
panel,
do? The one that you got on the panel, what did she do? They had a conversation with people you consider to be your ops. Is that enough reason for you to be up here acting like a fool? You can't control Mo. You better keep with them bitches that you can control. Wonder how it is in your home life. Must be pathetic being there with you. Negro, you gonna lose the bitch you got now, just like you lost the bitch you had yesterday. We'll wait for it.
Man, straight the fuck up, bro. Real shit. And she know that shit. That whole channel ain't shit, man. Real motherfucker talk. When this bitch be up there, man, just lying and shit. She don't like nobody talking about her, bro. So she used the shit out of Joy, bro. So
If
fuck
I'm
you,
broke,
Monica, with your
nigga,
broke ass, bro.
you are definitely broke. If I'm broke, you are shattered. Ain't nothing about me broke. Not my money, not my emotions, and not my standing. You broke in all those areas. Look how broke you are that you are in somebody else's community carrying on because you can't take that shit back home to your own community and have that kind of conversation. Ain't nobody even talking to you. I already told you the other day, you was off the board, Negro. The only reason why people are watching you is for the self-destructive moments. You are entertainment, but ain't nobody taking you serious. Ain't nobody scared of you. Your scary ass, as they said, runs down to the police department making reports. You mad at Joy because you want her to file a certain type of complaint against a person you don't like. Where the fuck we do that at? Go file your own complaint. Go serve some of these complaints so the rest of the world can finally read and see what it is that you have against other people. You sound like a fool.
That's the conversation that I get, Mike. That's the conversation that I get. The conversation with your clown and that weak ass man telling them what the business is on your stupid ass hoe. Real motherfucker.
Is that a moment that all you
could
could just say is fuck you? That's where I'm sitting there and I'm just saying it's fuck you too. And I realize now it wasn't my phone that was the problem. It's the lady's panel, the panel holder who has the sound issue.
Can't ugly ass hoes for real.
If I'm ugly, nigga, then what are you? Where I'm at, I'm minding my own motherfucking business all the time.
Where you at though? Where you at though, ho? Where you at, ho? I'm at work. I'm at work, fool.
I'm at work. I'm at work, fool. Make it make sense. Why you looking like that? Why you looking like that? Why you at work? Why you looking over there? What you looking at? This a flex. If you ain't never seen a flex, he told another woman, you gotta come up here, you gotta put the cam on because you need that petty power. Ain't nobody got time to give you that petty power. You making money while talking to my clown ass since I've been on this platform, Negro. I've been making money. Is this the first for you? I'm glad that you have learned the ethics of work. I'm happy for you.
Real shit. I know y'all heard trucks and shit in the background.
Yeah, stupid bitch.
Fuck wrong with you, fool?
This the nigga that was up here. I don't got no animosity towards you, Monica. I don't have nothing negative to say about you. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where do I have that video at? Hold up. I'm just going to try to find it. What day I did that thing with this dude? We'll just do some compare and contrast in a second. Hold up. So you see this thing here. Let's see.
Then check this shit out, y'all. My nigga burnt this cedar looking ass bitch up, man. Her content ain't shit, bro. She wants somebody to come over there on that dry ass motherfucking channel, bro.
So when he's not mad about somebody wanting somebody to come and get some content, right? What he told the other lady the other day, you jealous because you're you don't know how to you can't, what is it? He's a comedian. Nobody's as funny as me. And this and that and the third. I done told everybody you should not be comparing yourself to any of these bodies out here. Be the best you can be. Don't try to be like none of these people that you're seeing up here. Well, actually, this is the formula for what not to do. This is when you thank your parents for whatever kind of upbringing that they really instilled in you and said, you know, for every discipline moment that you got, you ain't become like this nigga. For every time that you were prevented from doing something in life or made to go the extra mile, that's so you wouldn't become like this nigga right here, right? Understand that whoever set your pathway in place, it was so that you wouldn't become like this nigga right here.
Guess what, Mike? This bitch called me with motherfucking
This is the funniest shit ever. This bitch right here called me. I'm going to have to go through my stuff and just be like, I should always listen to Karen. When she be like, screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. This dude came under one of my videos in the comment section talking about, I need to call you, Monica. I'm like, oh, call me. Oh, no. We don't do calls. I'm very protected about my space. I wrote right underneath there, that's a negative. I don't want to be recorded. Oh, I'm not going to record you, man. Oh, I'm offended that you said that. Man, shut the fuck up. You know that's exactly what you was going to do. If I called you, put out the receipt. Fuck what you're saying here. Put the receipt out or shut the fuck up. Let me hear this call. Because look what happened on the call, y'all. Let's just document what I'm supposed to hear on this call. Because that's not how the call went down. The call went down. A call happened, but Monica didn't call him. Now, Joy could have called him or he could have called Joy and then I could have been patched in. But the person who ain't make no call is Monica. But Monica was on a three-way with him, Joy, and myself. So there was a phone call, but it didn't happen like he thinks. Or like he gonna tell y'all. Always remember, this is the call when I told him to pay for the funeral. I sure did. I did not hesitate.
On the Joy called with her on the three-way. This stupid ass bitch asked me to pay for my ex-wife.
This stupid ass bitch, I certainly did. I certainly did. I definitely did that. I certainly did. While he telling the whole community to come out here and put money on a GoFraudMe, because I still believe that he got some hands in that money. I was everybody. I take everything back. But I don't want to upset anybody because I understand what you guys did in good faith. But the way that he keeps hanging on to what's going to happen to that GoFraudMe, who's going to put into it, why y'all not putting into it, that sounds like somebody who's babysitting the payout. Especially when he knew Anna. So I don't know. That's why I said the other day, whomever the person is that has contact with the actual mother needs to find out if that's an actual GoFraudMe. So when the other one over in the Louisiana Purchase was over there looking into it, I thought she would dive into the validity of it. But I don't know. Everybody got their own speculations as to what it could be, and I don't want to disparage the decedent. But I do feel like that is kind of funky how this guy is carrying on about that GoFraud.Me and why the community should put money in it. His next vacation won't be on the community.
Fuck out of here with your regular asshole. Real motherfucking talk, bitch.
When a
Real
person is
motherfucking
a
talk,
liar,
bitch.
you just
You a
let
bitch.
them lie.
You a bitch, fool. Real talk. That's why
When a
my ex-wife
person
did
is
roast
a
the shit out you,
liar,
ho.
you just
That's
let
why
them
my
lie.
ex-wife did roast the shit out of you, ho. Since you so concerned, bitch. Real motherfucking talk, ho. This the
Again,
reason right here. This
I'll
bitch
take
right here,
care of
bro.
you on
Okay,
K
This bitch
Street,
right
but
here.
not on somebody
So,
Man,
else's
get the
street.
fuck out of here, ho. Real talk, fool. You ain't got no.
Okay, so Joker, wait, hold on.
So now we got the two being removed again because of the actions of one. I've got to be penalized for the actions of one person.
So shit off, but I want to be somewhat fair.
Somewhat fair. Don't go in other people's backyards. You stay in the front yard. Don't go in the backyard. When you go in the backyard, you're too deep into the environment.
Oh my God. What is it? Mo Justice. Mo Justice. I don't know why I was finna call you Mo 3, but I want to be able to let Mo Justice to say what she has to say as well. So that's why I'm going to bring y'all back up, but I want her to just go ahead and speak as well. I do. So, because I want to be at least fair, because like it's a lot that y'all unpacking, and I'm like, wait, what? I know I don't know what the fuck going on. Cause it's like what was just said? Oh, that's a lot. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you you don't have to respond to what he said, but
your turn, Mo. No, let me see. Your turn.
What I am now, if it was my turn to respond to him, why him up there? But I'm just gonna go.
Go ahead.
The whole Wi-Fi fucked up.
That's
what happened. You ain't get. That's what happened. You ain't got real Wi-Fi. Don't let her mind. She gonna try to mind miscrew y'all with them motherfucking words.
Now
bro.
he worried about my words. All right. Only thing he didn't lie about, I did tell him to pay for that damn funeral. Maybe he got mad from the moment I told him to pay for the funeral. Because unlike the rest of the people that are in his inner circle, I'm definitely going to be true to me.
If it weren't for this, look up. If it weren't for this bitch, me and Joy wouldn't have been into it, bro. Real shit, point blank period.
Yo, you shouldn't
This the bitch
you shouldn't be into it with her because of me. If you believe that you and Joy should be friends, sir, I say go for it. Shoot your best shot. Joy don't listen to me anyway when it comes down to who she should be around and who she shouldn't be around. So I don't give that kind of advice in 2025. I keep it to myself. So you shoot your best shot over there if you really wanted to be fucking around with Joy. Right now, if Joy was to even hang around you again, people would think that she was just afraid of you. She's afraid of all of you bullies. That's how they would see it. You would come across just like another one of those bullies out here. Look at your behavior. Look at how you express yourself. Look at how many bitches I am today, and we're about to play how many bitches I wasn't yesterday, okay? But we're going to talk about the bitches I am today, and we're going to show your humble ass yesterday in a minute.
I was telling you about on the phone, Mike. Sealy, man. The color purple, man, paralegal. Tell that bitch to cut on the camera. I bet she won't. Straight up with her ugly ass, man. Little mustache, bitch. Real motherfucking talk, bro. Straight up, fool. And I'm not gonna dog to her, bro. Y'all doing it for me, bitch. Fuck you, mean, nigga. And guess what? If the shit get too fucked up, I'ma come out here back swinging for her. Fuck you, mean, Sealy. Real talk, ugly ass bitch. Dry town asshole. She
I
ain't even
want you to
studying y'all,
swing as
man.
hard as you
This bitch,
can
man,
swing.
stocking this shit, man. Stupid ass bitch. That hoe ain't never proved shit on this motherfucker, man. But she over there miserable as fuck fool, living off her motherfucking daughter, man, with her tarot card playing ass. Now speak up, lose ass bitch.
Woo. That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. Says the man living off his bitch. The bus driver bitch. And I don't mean to call her a bitch like that. So let me just say, living off the bus driver.
Mo,
With your 5 hour a day job. Yo, I heard this Negro say I work 25 hours a week in his dreams.
Justice, you have the floor.
What happened? That's me like I'm just like, this little motherfucker right here. I don't even understand this little motherfucker right here, but I'm gonna show you how we got to this little motherfucker right here.
Said you got the flow, ugly asshole. You heard up, talk, bitch.
Joker.
Oh, I'm gonna talk, nigga, and you ain't gonna like the shit come out my mouth.
Okay, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you, Mo Justice. I'm listening.
This other dude, he
CMA.
gonna come with his shirt off on the live stream. I'm glad I didn't see this. I think this is the point where I went inside and tried to turn the computer on. I'm turning on my computer.
I ain't got shit to do with your slow ass computer, bitch. You broke. They can hear me good, and I'm in the mountains, so they can hear me good. Real talk. The fuck, slow ass bitch. They call her mine Sealy Slow Buckets, man. Justice for what? Real talk.
Justice for a nigga like you. You was just screaming at the top of your lungs. Hey, Monica, I will give you a donation to help me take down somebody's channel. I'm sitting up there saying, when do I take down people's channels? When do I strike people's channels? See, this that setup shit that Karen be telling me about. I was like, this Negro right here wants to pretend like I would be taking down somebody's channel. He wants to sit up here and tell people, oh, she helped me get my channel back when he lost all his channels. Reading is fundamental, nigga. Why don't you learn how to read? Why don't you learn how to do, the regular stuff that the rest of the people can do? Instead of running your mouth. People with this type of energy, this type of anger at the level that he has it, is because he doesn't know how to communicate effectively any other way but this way. Your mama did you wrong, Negro. Your mama did you dirty. Your papa did you dirty. And thank God for whoever raised your kids so they won't be like you.
So I ain't solved no crime, man. Real motherfucker talk. Out here riding the motherfucking bandwagon. She mad. She wanted, man, them people to quit talking about her. And threw Joy ass in the motherfucking mix, man. That's so what happened. So why was
Joy on John Frank's panel last night? One day ago. If I wanted peace for Joy, why was Joy on John Frank's panel a day ago? After we left my panel with Joy won't come over there anymore, won't interact, won't engage with them or anything. I cannot control grown folks. So what are you talking about? She walked over there on her own accord, just like she walked over there in October 2024 on her own accord. You folks hate people so much or so angry at another person that you will go in ops, and this is your words, den, to have a conversation. I went into this lady's room to find out why I was mentioned. I don't know her to be an op of mine, but I do know I was in hostile environments because that's where Joy likes to play. It ain't changed since 2018. She's always been in the alleys. I just been like, oh, okay, that's where you go, cousin. Let's see, are you mad about that because she was over there? I don't have nothing to do with that. Beyond the platform, I was not expecting anybody to go anywhere. What I was expecting, there not to be any more turmoil.
My sister, my video sent it to do it with. There we had with Joy, and Joy wasn't speaking up for me, for my attention.
So, since I don't recall Cynthia being mentioned by anybody on that platform, I don't know why anybody would be defending her. You were indefensible. You made a fool of yourself, and that's all I can say on the situation.
Over there with Celie ass bending the motherfucking knee.
Ain't nobody bend no knee. Ain't nobody bend no knee. But one thing for certain and two things for sure. When you got in your feelings about it, you came out here with a lie, sir. You told a lie on Joy. I'm using y'all language. Why would you do that? When you're supposed to be her bro. You told the world that first of all, you told the world you had audios of conversations with Joy relating to the issue that's in the forefront, not Vegas, the issue in the forefront. You're a fucking liar. And when being exposed for being a liar, this is what you turn up with.
We got into it, man. And look, for the record,
nobody got into it. She told you on the panel, but I'll show you what she told you on the panel. Because again, you came on something like this kind of environment trying to run the shit. Now, I didn't hear any of this because I was getting my computer together.
Like I was telling Mike, because I hollered at Mike right when I was getting to work today. I don't have no conversation that George stating that it was not no raping. I don't have no conversation with George stating that it was not no raping. I never said
now he
that.
never said that. See, it be the lies for me. It just be the lies for me. Now the whole world didn't hear him say that. I'm over it.
The conversation that I'm pertaining to, Chubbs, they had a trip that was out there in Vegas, man, with the lady who just came up here, Celie. It was a big dyke-ass American Gladiator hoe, 900 lot. It's another big dyke-ass hoe named Troll Whisperer. And it was Joy. And Joy told me all about their trip because the whole thing with the trip, Celie, ugly ass who just left away from your panel, she trying to make it seem like everything was just like chipper and shit when it wasn't. So that's why I was speaking about I have that conversation recorded. It's nothing pertaining to the other stuff, like real talk. Because everybody keep trying to get my word misconstrued, and I'm not liking it. I'm saying it plain as day. Well, this is the first
time I'm hearing this, but again, since you got something, drop it. Drop it.
This bitch right here, that up here, I understand you want to get to the root of the problem, but that's from up here and started laughing, bro. What the fuck she thought it was, man? She thought it was gonna be pieces of cream. Man, you Chubb. Man, like, I had mine felt a little small, man, sympathy for this bitch, cause this hoe need YouTube, you dig? I don't. I never put my cash app up here and shit. So I had to apologize to the bitch for roasting this hoe. But
Now
I never lied on her. You
this
see what I'm
nigga,
saying? So she's still in her
he
feet.
never
She
lied.
said she forgave.
He never lied. He just roasted. So we got to go through this roasting story. Everybody's upset with him because he roasted them. Sir, if you roasted me, I never heard it. Okay? You want to roast me again? Go right ahead. I'm still not going to hear it. It's just going to be old shit that you made up in your brain to roast. And people got to look at it for what it is. It is what it is. It's just some old shit that he got something right and a lot of shit is wrong to make the narrative sound great for him. But go right ahead because I don't plan on coming out here and correct my enemies when they making mistakes. And Negro, you are an enemy. No, we don't see what
Me, but
you're
then pull
saying.
this
What we
bullshit with
see
the
or
other
what
people and
I
with Joy,
see.
man.
I
You see
see
what I'm
a
saying? Like, straight
jealous
up, bro.
man who wants people to inherit their drama. Some of us have been traumatized by this free app. Ain't nobody playing, at least nobody over here called Monica Mo Justice is playing into your ignorance. And you never really apologized
That's
to a
why I never
motherfucker in the
apologize to a
first place.
motherfucker again,
I
man.
already
The only
told
reason
you that blanket apology with no real substance behind why you was apologizing was not an apology. It was what it was supposed to be. Cordial in the same space. See how I was on that panel? That was cordiality in its best. Because it don't make no sense to go outside and misbehave yourself when you can take care of that at home.
I apologize to because Celia, you was over there about to kill yourself for YouTube.
It's the lies for me.
What's wrong with you, ho? You get no what's over here long as I'm over here, bitch. Real talk, cause you the motherfucking problem, bro. Now she thought everybody was gonna switch on me and switch on my sister Cynthia, but everything switched on them. The ops came after
Only
them. You see what I'm saying?
coming after me is you and somebody else that's infatuated with my beauty. I don't understand who ain't got no love for my mama. Where's all this opposition at, JJ? Is somebody out here looking for me that I'm unaware of?
They sacrifice us to be cool with them, but the ops still over there fucking with them in the worst way, Chubbs. And that's exactly what's going on.
Who's the op? Who's the ops that are messing with them? But I'm just going to say it's me. Ain't nobody fucking with me but you. Period. Ain't nobody fucking with me on the nice end of town. Ain't nobody fucking with me in the negative but you. You, sir, are the only person that I'm aware of that's fucking with me.
Real shit. I don't have no content for no Joy. I'm not even finna speak upon it later, man. Cause at one point, Chubb, there was my sis. You see what I'm saying? She fucked up. She just fucked up. That don't mean I gotta bash her. You see what I'm saying?
I remember when I was talking to you on your panel the other day. You explained to me what was going on, but you had told me that you weren't gonna kick her and act on that. You weren't gonna talk about it and mention her. So like I had got that understanding from you yesterday and everything like that when we were talking and like that. So you don't have to explain to me. But now I don't like. Okay, so when Mo came up on the panel, I wasn't expecting her to come up on the panel, but when she said, "Oh, well, my name was mentioned," her name was mentioned just as much as your name was mentioned as well. So I think that's the only reason why she came up. I'm not 100% sure if it had anything to do with you, but I do know that it was a.
Okay, so again, I was very clear while I was there. Sometimes you can't feed things, but again, when you don't know, you just don't know.
Naya, who did mention Mo's name. I didn't hear anybody else mention her name, and I already know for a fact the lives that I have already held, you weren't even on there, and you didn't say her name. So she was trying to address Naya. That's what she was doing.
Well, I wasn't trying to address Anaya, not on that panel. I ain't going to try to address Anaya on any panel. I just wanted a better understanding about how my name is being utilized over there in that space. But it doesn't sound like it's being utilized over there. Um, and the reason why I wouldn't address Anaya the liar is because one, I got my own platform. She's a big bitch. She can drop by at any time and see if she has an issue with me, and I'll tell her what it is. I don't have to be all over town explaining to her why I call her Anaya the liar. But I don't know why she would be on somebody else's panel. So it must not have been this lady's panel that she was addressing me on. Cause that's how I heard it. I was addressing Monica Mo Justice. So I gotta figure out where she was addressing me at and what she addressed me on. And then when I find out what that is, then I could see if it's something worthy of me opining on further. So I'm gonna make that clear. Apparently, she didn't tell this platform what it was she was opining or addressing Monica Mo Justice about. This panel over here don't know nothing about it. So I would have to first identify where she did it at, then identify what she said, and then determine if it's worthy of a response, a reaction, or if it just gets no airplay. Um,
But check this out, so you right about everything you say, and I respect everybody for your opinion. Her channel don't have no content. By her saying something to her now over here on your channel, then her name up here, she thinking that people gonna come over there and tune in to her. Cause she down to like 8 people in her chat now. You see what I'm saying? She ain't making no noise.
it's
Like
9 people. I always have 9 people. We can go back all the way back in time. I got 9 people. I built my channel on 9 people. As long as I have 9 people, I stay relevant. There are 9 people out here that want to discuss my stuff with me. It beats having only 2 people wanting to be your friend.
when she was keeping the copacetic mind with the home team over here who you talking to.
Home team my ass.
Nah. See, they numbers done went down, so she trying.
Numbers was not rocking with you, sir. I don't even recall you really being over here unless you was trying to front and butt in some shit, try to tell me how to do it. Again, these are people that want to come in and run your shit when they need to just run their own shit. Live conversation over here.
Trying to get her numbers up. They really give
Not interested in the numbers. That's why I don't even come out here enough to get myself bothered by this shit.
a fuck about YouTube and they on here going live to live. This lady.
Okay. Explain that. Make that make sense. How people, or right here, Monica Mo Justice, how this makes me live. Let me see if he can explain that because whatever it is for me, it's got to be twice that much for you.
I ain't never got no fucking content, like real fucking talk, a fake ass fucking paralegal, bro. Real fucking talk. They don't even work in the paralegal field right now. So they're just like mine shit. If you got a certificate or a degree or a doctorate or a mastering, or a bachelor, if you got that and it's just sitting around the house and you ain't doing nothing with it, man, then you can't brag about this shit because you ain't even making no money with that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up, that's just something that you got that you can roll a blunt up off of, my nigga. Real talk, bro.
Something that you could roll a blunt up on. Is that what you do with your shit? Is that your whole career? You done rolled a blunt up on it? Is that why your shit is so fucked up in life? Because you done rolled a blunt up on it? That explains how your shit is up in smoke, right?
But this lady thinks she better than all black women because
Oh, I am better than you, sir. And right now you acting like you a black woman. Okay. I'm better than you, sir.
she's supposed to be fake ass Dominican. So women of color, you gonna hear this hoe say that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I'm black as hell. I'm an original nigga.
I think
Real
he put
talk.
me
Fuck
in the wrong Spanish category, but I'm just gonna let him have it.
all that Dominican shit, man. So you finna try to shit on my black sisters and shit? Like, let's talk about it, man. Like, real. Bitch don't have no kind of content. She needs y'all, man. So motherfuckers come over there and listen to her dead ass.
Like to listen to you and that response. So if you really want me to dissipate, what you would do, sir, is stop speaking on me. Stop trying to hunt me down when I go and ask a question. Cause you ain't had to bring your ass up there. But the reason why you brought your ass up there is because you ain't like the way your ass was handled.
Channel, man, real shit. Go ahead, Chubb. Go ahead. Like, hey, my bad for mine coming up here, man, cursing over you hear me, Chubb, man. But
now
like,
he's doing the fake ass apology. He's so sorry for coming up there, but he ain't never gonna apologize to anybody again. Loser.
Catch up with this bitch no wearing traffic.
JJ, let me say this. I would look, one thing I will respect him for, because I called you and told you my opinion, right?
Yep.
And you told me, he was like, and I was like, I said this to him, and I have to laugh. I hope you don't mind me saying it. I said, but man, I said, well, being into. First of all, he said, that's all the fuck on here.
It is.
Yeah. I had to laugh. And he said, when a woman leaves me, I'm teaching her to be strong. And then I had to say, who the fuck can I tell somebody to cuss out? But that was also funny. And it is what it is. You can't tell people what to do and who to do it to. That's all I want to say.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that would trip me out with fam. I'm like, damn, fam, man, didn't I teach you harder than that, man? Like, come
Look
on,
at him
there,
trying
bro.
to take credit for raising somebody up here. Who'd you raise, sir? Who the fuck did you raise on the internet? You can't even. See, fake ass family on the internet, because in their real life, they ain't got shit going for them. You up here in cyberspace trying to make a fake family to make yourself complete. These broke ass niggas for you. That's why I be trying to tell you about these broke ass niggas.
Look at all the shit I've been through,
Cause you a broke ass nigga. Come on, tell us about being broke.
Hey, fun of Brian drop.
Your feelings ain't in this shit.
And I know.
I think we heard a lot of feelings here.
These people out here full of shit, and they not gonna say the same thing in my face. Please believe me, I tried. Straight up.
I wish I would hurry up.
So it is what it is, man. Real
okay,
shit.
Good.
But that what is going on with Shannon.
I know how you feel. I just can't. The people that can't stand you. Oh, he a lie, and everybody. I mean about everything else, but jump up to go off and say your name, and that just shocks me. And I hate weak people like that. That because I said in my life, if JJ had if you had done me the way you done them, and that's why shit happens, because they went in on you. You was in love with shit and all of that, and when you came up with that shit, but I'm saying, but when you came, if I knew I had said that shit to you, I would have never came for you. But say that you did it. Now that you not, why would Anaya want to mention your name now? Bitch, he buried you. So
she's trying to over her, so that lady trooper never heard. But like I said, I understand.
Fast forward to when I got here.
They're all them cool and stuff, and they have each other platforms. But I'm about the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because if she would have listened to that recording,
the truth. The truth according to him, and then how you interpreted the facts. His truth don't align with the facts.
played, she wouldn't even did that dumb ass shit. Unless she trying to use my name for what? Clicks and views. Cause she asked me, why did I come in her chat? And I'm like, damn, my name in the title, lady. And I don't even fucking know you. So that's my business. I wanted to straighten out with her. Chubbs, when we came on your panel the last time, when Anaya was up here yelling and screaming and wanted to talk to me, I had mentioned that, but Joy was downplaying it. And I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna downplay that, cause that's the same lady. Like, real talk. I don't know these people. And that's stuff that be going on, man, real talk.
So what do you stand at and with Triple Head now? Triple Head Goddess you was just talking about?
Yeah, the skit lady.
Triple.
The skit lady, y'all go hear me say. That's what they do. That's what they do, Chubb, man. That like, shit, her intention with to come in there and start shit because she's team Jamaican cornbread lady.
Just listen to him, right?
You see what I'm
He's
saying?
over
So
here now telling a false narrative or his truth about how things started and feed it to these people. I think I'm over this one. It don't really matter what I said at the end. I was asked a question about this guy about once upon a crime when I told Joy when I disagreed with something that the guy had to say. I vaguely remember it, but I remember the period of time. It was again, it was my opinion. So if he doesn't agree with it, I could live with that too. All right. Let me come over here and let me bring this. No, not this one. Let me bring this over here. I'm only going to slip through this quickly because it's just giving some background of some things that was said. And I just want to make sure that I have the clarity. Okay, so here we go. This right here is John Frank joining the panel. That needs to be there. Good evening, sir, and welcome to Mo Knows.
Yeah, can you put the link on your community wall so I could come on from my original phone? Because this phone is not that good, so it might give problems. And I can't see you because we blocked.
Okay, on the community wall. All right, so he first came up and he asked me to change the direction. Let me see if this thing.
They're starting trouble with us at the time that we got the information. Kelly died. The people, when I was at my
let me just ask directly. Did you or anybody affiliated with you call the pizzeria and have pizzas delivered to the house?
No, and I could tell, and I explained why in my video today, and I could even prove it. I've said when I was beefing with you, when I was at my most frustrated point, I said, you know what? Send me her address. Send it to me after the fact that this already happened on live in front of people in different spurts of time where I done got angry at you. You know what I'm saying? And never got it until probably 6 months before Kelly died. It just brought back those.
That was. Did you
see what I said? Does bad things, good things, educated, not educated, don't even care.
So this is when he was up here. We're just having a conversation. This is my panel. This is me having a conversation. Okay, I'm going to pause here and start from here because I see my facial expression and I know why I caught the facial expression. So
effort, and then when she feels like it, she just goes back on it out the random or at that. without somebody provoking her. And that's the shit, and nobody sees it. And then by the time it's brought up, you starting with her. When in reality, you know what I'm saying? I just break it down in one simple thing. She's
Okay,
had
wait,
me blocked.
let me pause us right there. Hold that thought, because I want to finish off the JJ thing, and I'm just gonna say this. I acknowledge your position. Okay, so there was a discussion here because the sentiment in the community at large was that the JJ that we saw earlier in this video was going to come out and do exactly what what he did. And I was leaning to just leaving it as it was going to remain cordial. And I hope that we didn't get to this position. So it is what it is. I never communicated with them outside of the space. And in the one time or two times I was on a platform with them before the conflict with the Robinsoners and I broke out, right? So I didn't know them in that headspace as I known you and other people. So
Can I give you the add-on though? I missed this part.
Now you
I was
see,
mad because the stuff that he
we all
did
got our
was what I believe
opinions
that you was
as to
accusing me
who
of.
did
And got
what. The only stuff I accused John Frank of doing or having a part in, he already said he didn't participate in.
mad at me for. That's why when you're having the conversation with them, I'm just like, but the shit that you got mad at me
No
for
one
was the
is
stuff
going to
he
take
did. And he
accountability
hasn't
for
even taken
calling the
accountability for it.
pizzeria
You know what I'm saying?
and having
That's what's so
pizzas
erroneous.
delivered to the house. You know why? Because that was some fuck ass shit to do. And none of them is going to be accountable for it because they don't want people to know that's what they did. That's why they did it anonymously. When you want credit for what you do, you will come out here and put your name to it. You will attach your name to it. But the fact that they haven't attached their name to it is because they're cowards. They want to do things and harass people behind the scenes. So that's why I'm not going to get people to admit they did it, but I can definitely eliminate the people that didn't do it because they will come out and say they didn't do it.
Yes, about it.
It's the address drop for you.
Or the pizza thing, or I know that them two was cool at the time and they were in cahoots in everything they did. So it's quite
Well, I
possible they
think,
both did it.
yeah, well, all I know for certain is it was a female. And all I know is that the man at the pizzeria said it was a junkie, right? So when I'm thinking junkies, I'm thinking a little hyperactive as they speaking, Bamsish, right? But whatever it is, right? But again, I can't accuse people. And that's why I said what I said earlier with you, because I should be mindful of that. I know better. Okay, I'm going to put you down for a second, put Joy up to ask her question, and then I'm going to put you back to respond to the question. Okay?
Cool.
Work? We in agreement? Okay. So I'm gonna put you. Okay, so I guess I'll do the remove thing and I do the enter thing. What's up, cousin? Don't start no trouble today.
That's unbelievable. I'm not here to start any trouble. I actually just had two questions
What's unbelievable?
that you said what you just said, but it's okay.
Because I said don't start no trouble today.
I don't have no trouble to start.
All right, love you. Go ahead.
I've just been on, two questions. One is I would like to know, how do he come to the conclusion that I have mental illness?
Okay, so I'm gonna pause you on that and I'm gonna remove you and put him back up here.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
All right. So this was Joy coming up here with her question. Okay. And they had a conversation. It went on. It went on and 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 on. 4 hours in, we're having a conversation. 4 hours in, we're having, and boom, here comes almost 5. Be as respectful as we've been all
Mo, are you
evening.
gonna make us
So
cam
you
up?
see, the first question when JJ is about to enter the platform is, Mo, are you gonna make us cam up? That's what he demands on his platform because he wants to argue with people. He wants to make fun of what they look like. He wants to deflect from the actual conversation at hand. I'm not doing none of that shit.
That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm drinking too.
But we're going to keep
this. Is it safe to say everybody on this panel is drunk except for Joy? But they say Joy is drunk.
You came on here like that. You came on here loaded.
How, John Frank? You don't even know I've been drinking.
I'm trying to put some blame on the amnesia.
What's up with your Monica, man? What's up with your mind, Sis Joy? I just want to know one thing, John Frank and Gears.
Okay, notice it's what's up, Monica Man. What's up, Sis Joy? Right? Assist. I don't even know if I want to go through this whole thing of him being up here because it was a shit show. When I say a shit show, it's because it's a grown ass man without any with the inability to communicate with people to come to a resolve. This is just a conflict maker. He wants to remain in constant conflict with people.
Look at my girl, though, bro.
So he said,
you want me to answer that question?
Yeah, because that's some stalking shit. Go ahead, bro.
Defending his girl and so on and so forth. He's having a conversation. Now, see where I come from when two people with penises are talking. The female is a little bit more reserved and to the back. She allows, I'm going to use this terminology, grown men to conduct themselves in grown man ways. Now, I can't help it if a grown man up here wants to act like a little boy when he gets on a platform and is speaking to people.
Go ahead. And thank you for telling everybody I had to go to court, bro. Thank you, bro. It wasn't no but a drag child. It's dismissed like every other child.
AJ is hyperactive, wants to get everything that he's got to say out. He asked this man a question and then immediately went on to something else. Shit crazy. Wanted to dominate the discussion. JJ, JJ.
But like I said, I've been had a
Gears, 1 second. JJ, a question is on the floor. We're gonna wait for an answer to it, and then you could say the next thing. But you cannot put a question out here and then keep talking about something else. It's not gonna help. Go ahead, answer to whatever the question was about the
I want to know why he was looking my girl up. Why he so invested in my life.
But to answer your question, right? And just a side note, we've been having valid driver's license since 2017. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But to answer your question, I only looked your girl up when motherfuckers found her picture, which led me, and all I did was confirm her name. So you saying that
you got Bam already you told you. Now you send pictures and shit too. Bam read that you out, bro.
This doxing stuff be too much for me. Let me see where he's over here when he's just with me.
It's Sakina because Sakina wanted to get free furniture, but they trying to put Faith in a pine box. That's what he said. It's right on her panel. I ain't finna lie to you. Real shit.
Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Shit, I ain't just got nothing else to say, man, but shit, fuck them, man, get it how they live, man, and whenever Puppet Monkey pull up down here, man, I'm a radical.
Nigga, don't even lie, nigga. We got some paperwork, nigga, on this. You said you scared of your...
What that hoe put on her shit, bro. Go look at what she put on her shit, bro. And why y'all putting that
When I was watching this in playback and I heard Joy singing Ebony and Ivory, I just was shocked.
shit out there like that? Go look at it. No contact from the family. So why Jasmine trying to contact me and shit, bro? That's a violation because that bitch.
Jail. Okay.
Shit, no, I won't. How come I can't? How come I can't? How come I can't? You know New York law. You don't know Tennessee law. It's an at will state down here, man. Straight up, an open carry state and everything,
This is
man.
an at will state. Hearing at will state at when you're dealing with carry is related to guns, but at will is normally when you are seeking employment. I never heard it used in another context, but it could be different state to state. Like he said, I'm from New York and he's from Tennessee.
You was a rat, nigga. Stop playing, boy. You was a rat. You a rat.
I'ma send you where that bitch straight face, bro. Fuck you mean, nigga.
Put that police report up here on me. Put the receipts out on that police report you put out on me. I want to see that shit. I want to see how much of a. You a bitch, nigga. You got a police report on that nigga too, nigga.
Stop lying. No, I don't. Stop lying.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, nigga. Yes, you do, nigga. Yes, you do.
That's why I went back to Memphis,
yes, you
bro.
do, nigga.
That's why I went to Memphis and bitch ass ran. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Nigga, you ain't never popped out in Memphis and made your presence known, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
You talking to them?
Only time your bitch ass went to Memphis and you was meeting up.
That's why him mad. Him mad because he could not confront the people that he be talking mad shit about.
You was meeting up with Air Brown, nigga. That's the only time, nigga.
What?
That's the only time.
So now I would have met up with Eric Brown, bro. I had to be in the city to do that.
That's
bitch
the
ass
only.
nigga. So
that's
what's
the
your
only
point?
time we seen your bitch
Why
ass
is you
in
sucking
Memphis.
Trey dick? I ain't know you
Fuck
love
you
Trey, so
talking
you
about,
and Trey
nigga?
gay lovers now?
Nigga, you was sucking Trey dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
I
That
know
was
you
your
like
boy.
Trey, bro.
That
You
was your
sucking
boy,
Patch dick.
nigga. Fuck you
I
talking
don't
about?
have HIV.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Notice how he stopped to answer that and refute it. It's just it'd be crazy for me, but he want to yell and cuss at me on top of a platform. Tell me what I ain't got and what I do got in life. How broke I am or whatever. The only thing broke about me is arguing with your dumb ass out in the curbs somewhere.
Prove it. Prove
Yes,
it.
you do.
Prove
Yes,
it.
you do.
it.
Prove
Hey,
it.
the same way you put up a license.
The same pill bar that straight drop said he said
The same way you put up a license. Hey, it's funny that you will put up a license to prove that you got that, but you won't go to the motherfucking doctor to prove you ain't got HIV because you got that shit.
Y'all the prosecutors.
You got that shit.
Y'all that shit, bro.
You got that shit,
bro. Y'all
yeah. The same way you put up a license. The same way you put up a license. Hey, it's funny that you will put up a license to prove that you got that, but you won't go to the motherfucking doctor to prove you ain't got HIV because you got that shit. The way you put up a license. Hey, it's funny that you will put up a license to prove that you got that, but you won't go to the motherfucking doctor to prove you ain't got HIV because you got that shit.
Y'all the prosecutors.
You license. Hey, it's funny that you will put up a license to prove that you got that, but you won't go to the motherfucking doctor to prove you ain't got HIV because you got that shit.
Y'all the prosecutors.
You got that shit.
You
got that shit.
Part of the whole video. I ain't even gonna hold you.
And you got a police report on me. I'm all this, but you got a police report on me. But you got a.
Instead of worrying about where he living at. This is gonna be very important. I did the conversation on that. I don't.
Hey, my girl, all in my.
Like, all right, so let's see how he enters the next time to cause any greater divide or anything. And that's it.
What's up with you, Monica Ryan? I'm back.
Oh Lord.
What's up with you, Joy? My own. I was just trying to get something to make sense. Like, girls, you just said, man, that I shouldn't have had my girl all in my videos and shit like that. Her name wasn't in the videos, and she never said nothing against none one of y'all. Even after she heard y'all call her a barrage of bitches, and she looked like a man, this, that, and the third. And you know nothing about me or my fucking mind girl right now. So I just want to, could you clarify that, dude? Because that's not making any sense.
How could we say she looked like a man if we had never saw her before?
But hey, shit, when you call on your camera, that's you like crazy. A fucking chimpanzee. So who's calling who what?
So
that's why you won't cut your camera on. You got rust ass lips.
So that didn't answer my question.
But they didn't answer my question though. They didn't answer my. She not afraid to be on camera though. You are.
So
she never had a problem getting a man. Girls, you gay as hell, and you got a problem with getting a man. You see how that works?
But you got dick pics in your phone. You got dropped dick pics in your phone.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't. No, I don't.
This is facts.
No, but you chasing my dick though, bro.
Did you or did you not?
No, did it? No, did it?
Drop?
No, did it? Why did you throw Bam under the bus when me and Bam already talked about it? I got it on recording, bro.
And put it on a live
I got it on recording, bro. Now Bam sent me a video of straight drop jacking off in the garage while she was there, bro.
He's admitting that he has it, but then tells the whole world that they're lying.
Saying my name because he's always so whatever came after that, after you tried to get my information, nigga, it's been fuck you.
Yeah, like real talk. So it's fuck your man, fuck your boyfriend that you sucking this dick.
Nobody.
You see what I'm saying? Like straight up, bro.
This is why you remain in turmoil with everybody else.
This is a whole nothing. People already didn't like your whole ass, bro.
When you have people up here that don't, when you're dealing with somebody like him, it's just a pointless endeavor. You're never gonna come to resolve. Again, death do us part on here, and that's where I'm at with him.
They don't even have that because the bitch who lied about the shit, she fucking dead. Ain't no receipt. Girls lied like he seen the goddamn his case. We just talked about this the other day on Cynthia Panel. They are the motherfucking plaintiffs.
His example, I'm on the defense. Crazy, but this is how they talk. Don't correct them, because it's just crazy. It makes no kind of sense. The camera stopped. He said the part about the girlfriend, but can you see that the strategy around here has been, if you can't get at the person, CEO, then you get at the person closest to them in order to get at them.
But this I understand that, Monica. You are so right. But it's also my stockish behavior.
It's stockish behavior.
My girl information was never on.
Yelling out on that panel over there. That's stockish behavior to engage in that. Let's see what he says here.
What content? What content? I don't go live on you.
So now he's evaluating the guy's channel like he did mine over here. He's going to tell him about his channel, etc., etc. What does that have to do with anything?
We stealing at that motherfucker, bro. Because you just clickbaited them folks like you was around me when you wouldn't. Because you won't come around me. You ain't coming out of Milwaukee, bro. Real fucking talk. Now, Monica, my wife is right here, man. If you want to ask her, man.
And I take deference to even suggesting that I speak to somebody on her time. Like, the disrespect was evident and it was draining.
And she feel like talking to y'all, bro, about how they felt this shit, because she came and told me, man. She already knew about Country Scrub because she heard the rap songs that we had. So she knew about this fuck ass nigga. Real talk, Country Scrub already put the room out there. He fuck with a bus driver. Real talk, you cannot get a clear fucking picture off a goddamn SUV. Come on now, Monica. That's bullshit. Them folks went lurking. That means
And
they
what are you doing?
harassing. Real
Lurking
talk.
and
When you look in your phone,
harassing. I was on the ladies panel for my purpose. Why did you come up there lurking and harassing? Nobody was even talking about you from my perspective. Lurking and harassing. One thing I'm gonna tell you, JJ, I ain't scared of you. I wasn't scared of you in 2018. I'm not scared of you in 2025. It's fuck you forever as it was before. Sometimes you try to meet somebody halfway. It ain't worth it. You are definitely not worth it. And anybody who believes that you are something that they need to cherish and be your friend, so be it. You understand? They're sadly mistaken. They're really sadly mistaken. I think that people are hanging around you because they are afraid of your wrath. And this is, it just reminds me of the days when I called you and your wife a terrorist on this app. That's all you know how to be. You're now trying to get in, you're trying to get into other spaces that Joy was already in. You're trying to get into those other spaces on your own accord and try to make nice. That's why you're inside the chat doing the conversations that you're doing and trying to make your way in there peacefully. But you again will explode and people will see you for what you are. Nobody has to give anybody a whole intro to the type of person that you are. They can find out for themselves and have at it. I mean, everybody needs to share the experience, but they can find out for themselves, and that's not being malicious. That's just telling the truth. Like they can find out who you are for themselves, and you again will be homeless on this free app. So don't nobody have to go disparaging your name anywhere. You're gonna do a great job all on your own. So I'm confident of that. Anyway, questions, comments, and concerns? 'Cause I'm about to take myself to bed. If you find me offensive, then I suggest you quit finding me. Ooh, I love that shirt. I've been wanting to wear that shirt for a minute. And that's it. Today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I will definitely be back Thursday night. There was some updates. I was able to read some things in the I was able to get me some better understanding on the case that Miss Indy and I were discussing the other day. And I think I got a clearer understanding on the charges and why certain evidence is being presented. Why certain evidence is why they are moving in the direction that they're moving in. Love to come back and have that discussion. Anything else? And I would love to have it with my 9 people as usual. See, people think that they offend you with your truth, but they really don't. At the end of the day, it is what it is. This is Mo. I've got to go.